So the Russians reign supreme in Dubai and Qatar as Mirra Andreeva wins her first ever WTA 1000 event and Andrey Rublev back to winning ways. That's right, and before we go anywhere, make sure to hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Let's get stuck into it, and only one place to start. I'm sure you'll all agree. Mirra Andreeva, she has done it. She wins a massive title. She defeated Clara Tauson in straight sets in the final. I thought it was a really good performance. It was even better than some of the other performances that she's put in this tournament. And there's been so many good ones. But this one, the first set, super tight. It went all the way to a tie break. But you've seen what she's able to bring to the table these days. And once she got to that tie break, she was the more confident player. She took the game to Clara Tauson. And despite Tauson's firepower for the full duration of that first set, it was the tennis IQ of Mirra Andreeva. She manoeuvred Tauson around the court. She had different spins, different slices, different speeds. And that was ultimately what got the job done. And then you can see in that second set, she just took over. I mean, Tauson, she looked a little bit deflated. It is always a bit of a hard pill to swallow when you lose one of those really close sets. And she was up a break in that first set as well. But credit to Mirra Andreeva. It was sort of her destiny, I feel, to win this one. I thought it would have maybe gone to 3. And yeah, I mean, if she had have won that first set, Tauson, Mirra Andreeva could have come back maybe. But this was an excellent performance. Just how she holds herself on a court and the mental strength that she has, I think is something quite remarkable. And yeah, like they're saying here, the WTA themselves, she's a teenage sensation as she defeated Clara Tauson to be crowned the champion in Dubai. What a moment for her. And yeah, I mean, well, she's going to be setting records everywhere, left, right, centre. Like they're saying here, it's since 1993, Mirra Andreeva is the second teenager, female or male, to claim a singles event victory at the Dubai Tennis Championships after Rafael Nadal in 2006. Solid. And yeah, she becomes the youngest ever WTA 1000 champion as well whilst doing that. And she adds herself to a list of young women winning big titles. And this is another name on that list. Maria Sharapova, 17 years, 2 months when she won Wimbledon in 2004. That's an even bigger title, obviously a slam. This one, 17 years, 9 months. Mirra Andreeva in Dubai 2025. And it was her idol. And there is a lovely picture of them together. So, I mean, it just feels like everything is just aligning correctly for her. It feels like she's been on the tour for a little bit of time already, but just gradually getting better all the time. If we go back to the match and just have a quick look at some of the stats from the match, you'll see here, we got Andreeva on the right. We got to give credit to Tauson as well. I thought she played some incredible tennis. Some of the returns of serves, she hit winners off first serves out wide. She was crushing the ball, but Mirra Andreeva just sticks in there. Even when she loses a few points which look like they could get you down, she comes back with a vengeance and manages to get it done. And you can see here, break points saved 6 out of 8, and that's a really big statistic for her there. And the first serve points won 73%. They're fairly even. I'd say just slightly higher for Andreeva there. More aces. Her serve looked brilliant, to be honest, Mirra Andreeva. It was a brilliant performance. I just thought that second set, the way she was able to just seal it with almost ease. Very, very mature. And this is what she had to say after her win. Said, last but not least, I'd like to thank me. I just want to thank me for always believing in me. And there you go. Another one of the iconic speeches. I'm sure there will be many more to come from Mirra Andreeva, but great. There's always a smile on her face. Always something funny she has to say. And she went on to say, I can be grumpy and happy 5 minutes later. Thank you for being there for me. Thanks to Conchita, I know I can be a pain in the ass. And that was to Conchita Martinez and her family after winning the title. And she set a goal for herself this year of making the top 10. Well, she's done it already. She said, this is incredible. I set a goal for myself to be in the top 10 by the end of the year. It's just February and I've made it. This is something incredible for me. I was hella nervous. Well, don't need to be nervous anymore. You've cracked it already. And, well, where will she go from here in 2025 to start the year so positively? How many titles do you think Andreeva will get in 2025? Tell me in that comment section below. I want to hear everybody's thoughts. Is this just a big title and then she goes on a little bit of a spell of not winning anything? Or is this just the start of dominance from the young Russian? Well, from one Russian to another. And Andrey Rublev, I think he was in fine spirits here. And luckily he wasn't having to do this to Mirra Andreeva. It's a picture, if you're just listening, of them with a very funny photo of Andrey Rublev pretending to strangle Mirra Andreeva with a very funny grin on his face. And Mirra Andreeva just looks like she's just yelling. I thought this was great. They've obviously got a great relationship and both like a bit of a laugh. And I'm very happy that they both get to probably celebrate together now, as Andrey Rublev did what I didn't think he was going to do, but he does love it there in Doha, and he wins another Doha title, and he defeated Jack Draper in 3 sets. It was a 3-setter, and it was 7-5 in the first, and he lost the second 7-5. And then the third set, he just came out and dominated Jack Draper. It's now 4-0 in the head-to-head against Jack Draper. And he'll probably be hoping to play him if he does next, probably on grass or somewhere like that. So that's probably where Draper will have a bigger advantage. But by doing that, Andrey Rublev has actually now, for the first time ever, won a tournament twice, something that he hasn't done before. And the curse is over, says Bastian Fucken. Umag, Moscow, Doha, Adelaide, Hamburg, St. Petersburg, Vienna, Rotterdam, Marseille, Dubai, Belgrade, Gijon, Monte Carlo, Bastad, Hong Kong, Madrid, and now Doha again. There it is. Brilliant to see that Andrey Rublev finally winning a tournament twice. And I think it's really big for his mental state, because if we remember just a few months ago, Rublev opened up about his struggles with depression, being in a dark place, but he put in the work, kept fighting, and today lifts the Qatar Open trophy, his first big title since Madrid 2024. Proof that persistence and resilience can turn things around. Yeah, he is one of those. He's one of those players. He's a bit of a Marmite player, I think. Some people like him. Some people struggle to find a way to like him when he has all these outbursts and a lot of like almost self-harming on the tennis court, smacking his leg with the racket. I think he is a likable character. He just has a lot of passion and needs to channel anger in the correct way. Well, he's done exactly that today. And he could have got frustrated. He lost that second set. I thought Draper played a brilliant end to the second set, the same as Rublev did the end to the first. I mean, there was no breaks of serve until literally the end of each of those sets, when both players sort of stepped up and just put the foot on the gas to get the break. Andrey Rublev with a fantastic passing shot to make it 7-5 in that first set. Draper did really well to come back, looked pretty solid in that second, but yeah, he just couldn't keep up with Andrey Rublev. And Andrey Rublev on this surface, just very, very dangerous and a hard player to play. I think he really loves it there in Qatar, in Dubai. Those type of conditions, those court conditions really suit his game. And he looked like everything was just firing correctly. Jack Draper said afterwards, it's been an amazing week. I just want to congratulate Andrey. He was too good today, outlasted me. We played some really tough matches this week. In the third set, he was a bit too strong for me. Congrats to you. I wish you to have a great rest of the season. You deserve it. All the best. Congrats to his team, everyone back home who supports him as well. Just a great player. Very nice words there from Jack Draper, but understandably disappointed. This could have been another big title to add to his growing list, but it wasn't to be. But I think he can still be proud of the week that he's had. He now moves up to a career high of 12th, and Andrey Rublev moves back up to 9th in the rankings. I think that they've both had a really good week. Obviously, better for Andrey Rublev, but Jack Draper still got to be proud of himself, getting to the final and beating Lehechka in that really, really close match, beating Berrettini, who was back in form as well, beating Poprin and Masters champion. There were some tough matches, did really well, and I think things are always looking up for Jack Draper. If he keeps on going deep in these tournaments, then who's to say he can't be winning a Masters? Who's to be saying maybe a Slam isn't too far out of his reach? I think everybody's agreed that he is a sort of top 10 player in the making. He will be there eventually. It's just a matter of time. And, well, this is a list for Andrey Rublev for his tournament wins. He's now on the list of active players with 17 plus ATP Tour titles. And there you can see Andrey Rublev with 17. He is now level with Carlos Alcaraz with 17, Jannik Sinner with 19, Daniil Medvedev 20, Marin Cilic 21, Zverev with 23, and Djokovic 99. But that's just a quick post-match reaction to Mirra Andreeva winning her first WTA 1000 title. Well done, Mirra. Keep up this good work. We want to see more titles in 2025. And well done to Andrey Rublev. He is back on the wagon again, winning matches, winning tournaments, and maybe there's a big year ahead for this Russian too. Let me know your thoughts about both of these tournament wins in the comments section, and if you haven't done so yet, smash a like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.